What's up, YouTubers? Jeff here from Bakersfield Self Perfection, Self Preservation. I did my first day of physical therapy yesterday, which really was more of an evaluation. It was to do a couple of tests to see how much strength it is that I lost in my right leg since having my injury. And yeah, when you go for your first day of physical therapy, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be more of an evaluation. They're going to talk to you to ask you about when it was got injured, how it was you got injured, when you got the MRI done, and when you found out the results from the MRI, stuff like that. Also, I was letting my physical therapist know about the progress I made on my own, doing just simple trying to bend my leg as far as I can, then straightening it for 10 reps to be able to get my leg to bend further than what it was originally able to bend. Because when I first injured my ACL, I was only able to bend it at like 90 degrees. But now, like I said in my last video, I'm actually able to bend it further to where I can cross my legs sit down, like sitting on the floor to cross my legs and meditate. And I told her that, and she goes, "Do not do that. I would advise against it. It's not a good idea. You could possibly make it worse." So yeah, if you're in the same boat as me and you're now like you've been injured for about a month, almost 2 months, and you can now you can fold your leg further. Don't cross your legs. Don't sit down in your leg cross or anything. Like, keep your legs straight when sitting down or laying down or whatnot. You do not want to put any weight on that leg still, because you could further injure it. That's what my physical therapist told me, and I'm gonna take her word for it. She knows this kind of stuff. She's educated in this stuff. I This is my first rodeo uh, having this kind of injury. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna take her word for it. But she said that was a good thing that I did those little leg exercises where I bent my knee and then straightened it for like 10 reps. That was a good thing I did. It kind of helped my legs stay a little bit strong. But I did lose a lot of strength in my right leg from this injury. And that's what she did. She did some tests to see how much strength it is in my right leg that I lost. And when I was doing some of these tests, she was feeling the leg where it's kind of feeling like the ligaments and stuff like that. And she said that she felt that I may have possibly injured my meniscus as well as my ACL. And that really kind of shocked me. I'm like, what? But my doctor told me that my meniscus was fine. It was only my ACL that was torn. And she said, yeah, I know, that's weird, but it feels like you may have possibly have injured your meniscus. Maybe not that bad. You maybe probably bruised it, and it's starting to heal. But it definitely feels like you did injure your meniscus as well, and that's what she told me. So now this makes me a little more anxious to hear from the orthopedic to set up an appointment to see them and see what they say. Because, like I said in my last video, I said I guess that the orthopedic is more qualified than my doctor to tell me just how bad the extent of my injury is. And I guess that's more abundantly clear because the doctor said only my ACL was torn, that everything else was fine, my meniscus was fine and everything. But the physical therapist is telling me that I possibly have injured my meniscus as well. But she couldn't really see my MRI records at the time. Maybe she might be able to get a hold of them the next time I come in, which is this week. I got to go back again this week for my first actual session of physical therapy. So maybe she might be able to get a hold of them and see, and she could let me know. I don't know for sure, but we'll see what happens when I go back. But after the evaluation, she asked me if I wanted to do a couple of exercises while I was there because I still had some time left because I'm supposed to be there for an hour. The evaluation only takes like, I want to say 30, 40 minutes or so. So yeah, she asked me if I want to do a couple of exercises for the remainder of my time. I was like, yeah, sure, I can do a few exercises, get some strength back in this leg, which that's the whole purpose of physical therapy is to get that strength back in that leg that you lost because you can't put any weight on the leg that you tore your ACL in because of the injury. So because you can't put any weight on that leg, it's going to get weak. You're going to lose a lot of strength in that leg, so that's the whole purpose. And then they're trying to get you ready for surgery to get it strong enough for surgery because after you have the surgery, you're going to lose strength in that leg again. And I would much rather have some strength in that leg before having surgery done than just having the surgery now with my leg as weak as it is, because it would be a lot harder for me to recover from that surgery if I don't do the physical therapy. If I do the physical therapy and get that strength back in my leg, then it's going to be easier for me to recover from the surgery. Because it takes 9 months to recover from surgery after having ACL surgery. And something tells me if I were to not do the physical therapy and just have the surgery right now, it might take me even longer than that. So that's why I'll do the physical therapy and try to get that strength back in my leg if I need surgery on it. Or if this is just to get me back to my normal routine and get me back to doing what I love, then I'll be happy with that too. But we'll see whenever it is I talk to my orthopedic. Like I said, I'm still waiting to hear from them. If I don't hear from them this week by Friday, I'm going to call them Monday and see what's going on and try to set up an appointment so I can go to the office and talk to them and see what they say. Uh, but yeah, after doing the exercises, and some of this exercise I did would normally be very simple to do, but because I lost a lot of strength in this leg, some of them were really difficult. Some even hurt to do, and it was kind of a real eye opener of how bad this injury really is. Like one where I have my left leg folded, I'm laying down, my left leg's folded, and my right leg is straight, and I'm trying to lift up my right leg as high as I can, or not as high as I can, but to my knee of my left leg. I'm trying to lift it up, and it was difficult to lift that right leg up. It felt like there was a cinder block tied to my ankle on my right leg when I was trying to lift it up. So yeah, that was a real eye opener of how much strength I actually lost in that right leg due to the fact that I can't put any weight on it. Some of the exercises hurt a little bit as well, but yeah, next time I come back, which will be this week, I'll come back again this week. It's just going to be exercises from here on out to strengthen this leg and either get me ready for surgery or get me ready to get back into doing what I loved in my hobby of doing martial arts and getting in shape and exercising and stuff like that. But we'll see. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day. Till next time, this is Jeff. Same peace. After recording the video, I just got a call from my orthopedic, and instead of doing a second video, I'm just going to add this to the video that you're watching right now. The orthopedic called and they scheduled an appointment for me for Monday, September 13th. So on Monday, September 13th, I will see my orthopedic and I will find out that day whether I need surgery or not. So hopefully everything goes well. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bye.